eventually, she kissed me in the car. But that's a whole other story. We'll get to the place, and that's how it all kicked off to the left.
I did not kiss him in the car.
So you didn't. So your lips didn't touch my lips.
I did not kiss him in the car. Okay, let's go ahead and break. Hold on.
Did your lips? Yes or no, counselor? Did
your
lips touch my lips in my car?
Touch my lips, boo. Let's keep it out.
Whose car were we in? Whose car were we in?
It was my car.
Boom.
Okay.
No,
anyway.
Welcome to Meet the Misters. I am your host, Mr. aka Jeffrey Mister. Right beside me is my wife of almost 15 years, 2 kids, and a lot of craziness.
This is Mr. aka Dana Mister, and together we are the Misters.
Yeah, we have a challenge today. So you're with somebody, whether you're married, engaged, dating them, you're on a date right now. These are some great questions to kind of go through and see how much we know about each other.
Yeah.
So I'm going there too. Because in seeing how much of this is true. That's what I'm interested in see. How much did I perceive? I know the truth, and how much did she create and dictate in her mind over the years?
Yeah, so it was a challenge that was going around on social media, and we wanted to participate.
Let's do it.
So why not, right?
Let's do it.
So this is an opportunity for you guys to get to learn a little bit more about us as well.
Exactly. So first question is, where did you guys meet? On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, yes. The University of Mississippi.
Yes, so we met there, and pretty much
we were
friends for the whole time. Yeah, because we met in 01, and then but we started taking a class together in 05, spring 05.
This gets deep there.
So we took a class together spring 05. Yeah, spring 05, and it was Mr. Wu class, and Jeff and I had to do a project together, and I remember it was marketing 498. So we had to do a project together, whatnot. And at the time I was working. Well, I've always been a hard worker or whatnot, and so pretty much like we divided up the project and whatnot. And Jeffrey was not very clear on when we were supposed to be meeting and everything like that. And so he called me one day and he was going on for me talking about we got to get this project together and all of that stuff. And I was like, sir, like I had just woke up from a nap, and so
she said she worked hard.
Yes, because what happened was I went to school, I went to work, and I found
That's my business.
So anyway, so we ended up doing our project. We ended up doing well on our project, and I think before then we were like walking from
a little timeline gap.
No. What I said is we were walking from. Remember, we was walking back from class every day or whatnot, and so he used to walk. We used to sit in my car and stuff together, in my Chevy Malibu together. So at one time I was parking like depending on where I parked. Okay.
My turn to jump in.
Go ahead.
Check it out. Yeah. No. Most of what she said was true. Is the fact we did take Mr. Wu class. I called her because she did not show up to the project. She left that part out. So I called her and said, "Hey, you got."
I said you called me.
Yeah, you did say that, but you didn't get the other details of what that conversation happened. The conversation went this way. I called her and said, "Hey, listen, you got about 20 minutes to get up to my job."
That is not true. You did not say. First of all, I don't bow down to.
Oh, you don't bow down. This is a it was a choice. It was a thing of I didn't pray about my grades. I was like, I'm gonna get this grade when I do. So I called her. We were supposed to meet together to do.
He didn't communicate. You did not communicate when we were supposed to be meeting.
So
you did not communicate. No, you did not communicate.
So what did I say? Tell me what I said.
You didn't give me a date or a time, and I shared that with you. I said I didn't know a date or a time. You was like, I'm in the Southern Breeze, and me and Flip are here. I was like, well, you and Flip may have discussed this.
Shout out to Flip.
You guys may have discussed this, and you all may have met up or discussed it. But I was like, you excluded me from that particular conversation. So that's all I'm saying.
That's a description. You see how there's a description. Flip can clear this up. So we need Flip to reach out and say who's right in the situation. So I thought I did. I was pretty sure because Flip showed up that time. She's saying I just told him and not her. I don't know why I would do that, but maybe that's the case.
Because you assess this.
I'm definitely not saying. I definitely want everybody to do their part in the grade. Why would I be so disgruntled? So we met there in the class. Well, that wasn't. That's when we started dating. At the end of this is what it kind of got down to. So she used to park in the staff parking, and so with that staff parking, she used to get tickets every single time.
I did not get no ticket every
I
single
wasn't.
time.
Oh no,
It was
this
not.
my story. Is this my story now? Because it sounds like objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. What did you say? Hold on, it's not your time, man. And so, not every single time, but a lot of times. And so, what would end up happening was, basically, she paid to be around me in the situation. So she would get tickets, and we would walk out of class like, all right, y'all, all right, look. So I'm walking to the student park area. So she'd be like, man, they gave me a ticket. I can't believe it. I'd be like, you did park in this? Is that parking? And then the next thing she would say is, do you want me to give you a ride over to your vehicle? I was like, oh. So basically, you shot your shot, did you? A little bit. You didn't shoot your shot?
No,
did you shoot your shot?
No.
Did you shoot your shot?
Because I'm not
this
aggressive like that.
It's clear. I mean, you have to be aggressive. You can side shoot your shot. And now I'm always just clear. Look at the Lord. It's just she shot her shot.
My thing is, I would offer anybody a ride. I was like, hey, do you want to ride? Like to go.
So you were picking up randoms just ride.
No, I didn't say I was picking up randoms.
So you were Uber before Uber came out.
I should have thought of that. Why did I think of
that? You were paying for it. And so just in that, and so she would give me rides back to my car over at the real student park, which is a way away from this house. So I didn't mind walking, but I appreciate the ride. So all the time we just be kind of lingering around all throughout the ride. And she'd kind of come through and was like, hey. And so eventually she kissed me in the car. But that's a whole other story. We'll get to the place. And that's how it all kicked off to the left.
I did not kiss him in the car.
So you didn't. So your lips didn't touch my lips.
I did not kiss him in the car. Okay, let's go ahead and break. Hold on.
Did your lips, yes or no, counselor? Did
your
lips touch my lips in my car?
Touch my lips, boo. Let's keep it up.
Whose car were we in?
It was my car.
Boom.
Okay.
No,
anyway.
This is the first question I read. First date was Applebee's, baby. Don't play me. Applebee's eating good in the neighborhood.
I know it was. It was Applebee's. It was Applebee's. Yeah, in Oxford. Yeah.
So
how long have we been together?
How long we been together? We've been together 15 years. We'll be married 15 years in July.
But we've been together. We made official May 21st, 2005.
Yeah.
May 21st, 2005.
Are we married?
Yes.
I've been doing a lot of work for no reason at all.
Yeah. So this July 22nd, we'll be married. I'll never forget. We started like talking and stuff in May, around May 1st. We made official May 21st. And then Jeff knew he wanted to marry me in August of 2005.
I did?
Yes.
I remember my hands were sweating at the thing. Yes. I don't wear jewelry like that. And so if you're a man, if you don't wear jewelry, like I'm a very simple brother. And so to put this ring, I was like, oh, I'm not going to wear this jewelry this whole time. And so I don't know. I was like, "Ooh, I got a little flustered there at the time." But I walked
and then in March, you proposed March 5th, 2006.
March, yep.
Yeah, and then we got married July 22nd, 2006.
Shotgun style, baby. You know, she tried to trick me. She's like, "I think I'm with child." I was like, "Go ahead and make your
lies." Now that was questions out there, but we were not with child.
When people get married that soon, though, when they get engaged and get married, like what's that March to July? So I don't know how many months that is. And so when people get married that soon, people be like, "Oh,
about 5 months."
Yeah. So what's going on? Hold on now. Yeah. There's something to it. So
yes.
So yeah, there was no. We have our first child at 7 years later. Hey, I'm trying to get some of that. What you got left?
What's the age difference between the two of us?
Age difference, of course, as you can hear from my voice.
He's older
in my voice.
by 10 months.
Okay, about 10 months. She say 10 months.
Yeah, you're older by 10 months. Because you're September 22nd, July 19th.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we in there.
Yes.
So
who's taller?
Me. I am taller.
I am taller.
Stand up right now.
Hey, they won't be able to see you on the camera.
Come on to the thing. Put your back right here. Because your back, our back should be this, unless you got a back.
How tall are you?
Put your back right here.
How tall are you?
Put your back. Come on. Slide your back right here. Come on. You see that? Towering over you. I'm dunking over you. So come on now.
Because he lifted up.
Play. I'm not listening.
All right.
So y'all let us know
who said I love you first?
That's a good question. Who said I love you first?
Who said I love you first?
Who said I love you first?
You did.
When was it then? I want to see if you're with your mind. So far, I've been knocking my park. So this is no pressure for you.
You said I love you
this
first.
This is no pressure for you. I remember, I don't know now, because I remember I went to Atlanta, and I remember being there for 2 weeks, and you were like, you sent me letters with like teardrops and everything on it. You was like, I don't know if I need to say this or not, but I just want to let you know that I love you and I want to have your chocolated babies. And so I was like, wow.
Lie.
So you didn't say anything? So
you said I love you first.
Correct it.
You said I love you first in August.
Where were we?
I don't know where we were. In your apartment.
So,
probably.
but you know that I said that.
Yeah.
So that's the one that can go down. So yes. I say her. I think we both say it at the same time.
Yes.
So let me see what's next.
Most impatient.
Most impatient. I'm gonna let you answer this because I know the answer.
I think it depends on the situation.
They want to know.
Yes, it does.
They want to know.
But I've gotten better. But probably me. I've gotten better. But my thing is, he is definitely Jeffrey has his moments too. He has his moments as well. Anyway, most.
You see, this is the perfect example of not being impatient. You see how they jump right there? Now you decide. You laugh, learn, love, and decide on who you think is that.
Listen, most sensitive.
Most sensitive.
Me.
Okay, I wouldn't disagree here. I don't really wear my. It's okay, that's fine. Loudest.
Jeff.
I'll take that one. I think I'm more. I wouldn't say loud. I would say more lively. I would say more full of life. I think would be the biggest thing.
I mean, I have my loud moments too, for sure. Especially when I get excited about something. My octave go up higher. Yeah, my octave goes up higher. But I would say, Jeff is definitely Jeffrey. Like just sort of, yeah. And I'm like, why so loud?
Maybe
most stubborn.
I
Jeffrey.
think we should go. Let's point to the person. On 3, 1, 2.
Jeffrey.
Damn, if you're
Jeffrey
listening.
is stubborn. Jeffrey, don't let social media fool you. Jeffrey is stubborn. When he does not get his way, oh my goodness, it is hell to pay. Oh, that rhyme. You see that?
That is not. Just because it rhymed, you might as well just be with what's the tax place? More money taxes. So I think this is where we're saying most stubborn. Who apologizes first? I think is a good barometer of who's stubborn.
Oh, Jeffrey apologizes first.
She's apologized one time in the 15.
It's not. I've apologized. No, you may have apologized. I may have apologized first one time, but I apologize all the time.
Oh my god! Listen, listen. This season of the Laugh and Love podcast will not be filled. We will. Cause we call it lies out like that before. She said. So you heard what she said. She said, "Okay, I may apologize first one time,
but I apologize all the time."
That is not the case.
Anyway, who falls asleep first? Jeffrey.
That is not true.
When we're watching movies, Jeffrey falls asleep.
Yeah, I take that. Yeah. But in general.
Yeah, but in general, I fall asleep
Okay,
first.
so we agree on some of this. We agree on who cooks the best?
Me.
Yeah, I could do that one.
Yeah.
I'm coming behind you now because I'm working.
But you're getting better. He made a pasta a couple of weeks. You should make that pasta. Well, I can't have it now. But the pasta was really good.
Yeah, go back.
Yes.
Yep. Put the recipe on my YouTube page. Go ahead and check it out. Who is a better morning person?
I think a natural morning person, I think it would be more so Jeffrey.
So if you're thinking of a better morning person as actually being awake in the morning, I would probably say myself.
Yeah.
Because you got to actually be awake to be in the morning.
Let me tell you this. What happens is usually most of the time I wake up in the middle of the night, and then when it's time for me to go back to sleep, then it's time. When it's time for me to by the time when I go back to sleep, I woke up. So it's time for me to wake up. So yeah. So that makes me. But I could rock it. If I have to be a morning person, I could rock it. But Jeffrey, I think more naturally.
I wake up on purpose. I be like, God, let's get it. I'm ready to get it. I'm like, y'all, this whole family to wake up. And so yes. So
better driver. Me. First of all, I was trust
we have a child that's looking in the background when she said, they're like, oh, the audacity for you to be.
Malaya, who's a better driver?
I think we know. It's
you, mommy.
Okay, no, she's.
Dad never be so safe.
Yes, Dad does.
No,
it's 100% he's gonna run over a car.
Oh yes.
Okay, so let's get this straight. Okay, let me put this in parameter, right? So for me to be the best DJ, let's say the question is who's the best DJ, right? Let's say who's the best DJ. I have to be DJing to be in, like you have to qualify for this thing. She used to drive when we started dating. So be careful, because they'll suck you in and try to get you in until they get to that place. Now you do drive sometimes, But when we're driving any distance or whatever, of any barometer,
Oh yeah, I prefer to fly. I do.
But that's not the question. The question is who's the better driver.
But the better driver though, I do feel like I'm the better driver. Honestly, the only person I feel like that could really drive outside of myself is my mama. So, and I just tolerate Jeffrey driving.
Wow.
Because Jeffrey, let me tell y'all, Jeffrey be on his phone. He messaging people. He trying to look at social media. He trying to do videos. He trying to do everything but drive. And so, yeah.
So, how many accidents have you been in with me for the last 16 years?
I haven't been in that one.
Okay. And how many incidents have I spared or done something that somebody else has done something to save your life?
I have no idea. Anyway, most competitive. Most
competitive. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Me.
Bill.
Let me hear your answer. I'm a better listener.
Tell me why you chose. Okay, but if I had to choose somebody that's more competitive, I would say you. Okay.
Why so?
Because you are. You compete in everything.
Yeah. Because life is not a company. If you don't work, you don't eat. That's what I believe.
Oh.
So if you don't work, you don't eat.
The funniest. I am pretty hilarious.
That's not what they asked you. The question says.
I really think Dad's a little bit more funnier.
All right, we have a kid in the background.
Okay, ma'am, this has nothing to do with you. Do I ask you?
You see that? You see that? So you see how accepting the truth? You see how the other ones I said.
So Jeff, okay, we'll get Jeff done. Who cries more?
Who cries more?
Me.
That's true.
we have
Who's the neat freak? Me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think we both have our areas of those. Hold on, child. You see, you got child. We just need you to do one cover. Now you're part of the whole thing right here. So, who is the neat freak is the question. Mm-hmm. She said her. I say that I think it depends. So I think if we're talking about like paperwork and stuff on top of that, I think you would get that. But I think in terms of like clothes, structure, things like that, I think flat out, no doubt. No. I'm the one that comes off a trip and I go.
Okay, you did say the one thing. He's the one that comes off the trip and he put his clothes up as soon as that. That's the only thing. As far as like keeping the house clean and making sure the car stay clean and all of that stuff, Jeffrey, that is me. Yo, Jeffrey, his old Honda, it used to be junky. I've never seen a Honda that it was junky. But my thing is, I'm slight OCD-ish, and so my thing is, I do like things in certain places. The only thing that Jeffrey guys gets me on is because it is challenging. No, it's challenge. It's me putting up the clothes.
You said you got
it's putting up my clothes. That's the only thing.
Hold on, listen. I keep receipts. Do you ever keep receipts? Or you saying the bathroom? You saying you more neat freak me?
Yes, I am. Anyway, so who is the first to apologize? Jeffrey. Okay.
Hold on. Say your comment about that. Why am I the first to apologize? What could you do?
I don't know, dude. We just say why. It's just saying who is the person.
I just want to hear one sentence. One sentence of what keeps you.
I don't know.
I don't know. No, we got time.
I don't want to think about it.
See that's it right there. You hear?
Where is the furthest you two have traveled together? What's the furthest step?
Jerusalem. Jerusalem.
Yes.
So it's great. Yes, the Holy Land.
Yes, we love traveling together. I think our favorite place to travel. What's your favorite place to travel together?
My favorite place to travel together is a lot of good places. What'd you say?
I would rather say Hawaii.
Hawaii's cool. I would say.
Or Disney. With the kids. But I know you probably say no.
Nah. I mean, you say it together. What are you talking about with kids? Kids, that's what that's what's wrong. When they had kids, that's another thing, fellas. When they pop those babies out, they feel some type of thing. Like you need to cut that bill cord earlier and just get that thing going. Because now they still be lingering around there. So this is the Lab Learn Love podcast with Mr. and Mrs. Mr. Not with Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and about 18 kids today. Well, we only got 2 that we claim on the text. So I don't know how to say that to this fine. Who drives when you are going somewhere? Me, and me.
Jeffrey does. Yeah.
And so,
yeah.
All right, get down. We ran the gauntlet here.
Yes.
Anything else that you didn't get a chance to name? You want to name it? Besides the fact, I would love to know why you have only apologized once. And I think you named that.
No. Get it correct.
You started off and you initiated.
Yes.
We're talking about unlearning toxic behaviors. It sounds like a toxic behavior to unlearn.
So anyway, tune in every Tuesday where you get to learn more about the misters as well as help you learn more about your relationship.
Yes, and if you're single, stay in there too, because it's better prepping. We got married early. We didn't have this prep. I wish we would have had a Laugh, Learn, Love podcast we could listen to while we were single, or while we were married to try to get through some things. And so we got a couple messages right now. The show is going on, so people going through some things. So praying for y'all. So y'all make sure you tuning in with your mate, and you can get on these episodes together. Talk about it. Be real. Be relevant. Unlearn toxic traits. And get a chance to laugh, learn, and love. Because in every season of your life, every part of your relationship, you need to do what?
Laugh,
learn, and love. Let's sing it out before you go. Come on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Laugh, learn, love.
Hey.
Laugh, learn, love.
Hey.
Laugh, learn, love.
With Mr. and Mrs. Mister.
Laugh, learn, love.
Hey.
Laugh, learn, love.
Hey.
Laugh, learn, love.
With Mr. and Mrs. Mister. Yeah. And that's our show. So tune in every Tuesday. Make sure you click that subscribe, follow, and drop anything on Apple Podcasts for us. That's how we get up there and folks can hear about this great podcast. Share it with somebody. We love you, man. God loves you, and ain't nothing you can do about it, all right?